Hey guys, welcome back to Space Alcatraz. This is episode 10. I'm pretty sure it's episode 10. What are we going to do today? Well, we've got a couple things that we need to take care of. First, what about the chest of. So you know that at the end of the last episode, I was grabbing loot boxes. I don't. Oh, that's a lot. Loot. Only have one over here. Let's go grab a handful. I was taking loot boxes and opening those in mass. What can we grab a stack of? How about do we not have any epics in here? Oh, or legendaries rather. Let's grab the epic ones. Oh, there were the legendaries. Whoop, right there. They were on the next line, and I just didn't see them apparently. So I was opening these in mass, and that included anything really interesting there. Not really. And I sort of say I don't find the legendaries to be really awesome, but the integral parts here, that the two resonant integral parts are really nice. That's actually a really good pickup. So I guess I was wrong, but in doing that, I also did the ones for um, the clay, and mostly I got clay, and then I also got a block of clay. I got a block of clay with sharpness 5, knockback 2, looting 3, sweeping edge 3, and potato recovery 3. What? So I'm just going to leave this one sitting in here until I can get far enough along in industrial foregoing that we can. Is it industrial foregoing? Industrial enchantment factory. Where's the enchantment extractor? Right, where we can pull the enchantments off of that because I'm sure it will break down into clay balls just like anything else, and I will accidentally use it at some point. You'll also see that I've got a Drigme shard up here. I had some things spawn, and there's a whatever these things are. I've got flight turned on right now, so I come up here and look at this. So this is a whirly sprig, how you like that? And they're spawning on this grass over here. I did kill off the rest of our animals just so I still only have a single cow. So I'm still trying to get a second cow. Oh, I didn't put that away. But anyway, a Drigme spawned over there, and all you have to do is hand them a Wilden horn. We have a bunch of Wilden horns. Yeah, 500 of them, right? So I went and threw it a uh, Wilden horn and let it toss me the shard. Now to do the actual summoning thing, we also have to have silverfish hearts. We are not far enough along in our progression out in the world to get over there. I mean, we've only made it. Well, actually, we can just start to see the end out here. But we've got to get over here, right? We've got to get beyond the end another several hundred blocks to have the potential to get to the mother silverfish thing. So I just wanted you to know that I had gotten that when I spotted the Drigme. I have seen those in the past either despawn or get themselves killed. And, we do have fire over here of multiple varieties. There are some dangerous things in the area. So I want to make sure I took the opportunity to grab it while we had the chance. There's some more red matter. I like it. Um, we do have some dark matter now. I did 180 with our setup downstairs. We actually have um, pretty good access to the Atronellus fuel blocks, right? This has, unfortunately, something is causing these remembered spots to get overwritten at times. And as a result, every once in a while I'll come down here and this should just be filled up because it doesn't have the room to craft like it's supposed to have. I don't know what's causing that. I've never seen that in a mod pack before, but obviously at this point, do I hear? Probably beneath us. Uh, we do have, like 1.7K of these already. Now, the other thing I want to do, let's see. So that is that conversation, these bad boys. So to do the reborn storage multi crafter, it requires 4 pieces. It requires crafting frames, heat conductors, and then CPUs and storage. And I've got a 2x1 built down here to show them off. And I can briefly open this. Can I open? It's not going to break anything. So what you've got is you've got the frame around the outside, and then every exposed surface that is not an edge or corner has got heat conductors in it. And then on the inside, you put crafting storages and crafting CPUs. And this becomes a big multi-block that you can see I have already taken our multi-blocks from upstairs, or our crafting patterns from upstairs, and put in them. I would like to get crafting patterns set up for all 4 of these pieces so that we can build a much larger multi-block crafter. You can see though that there is an advantage, even though so there's only a single storage and a single crafter in there, crafting CPU, but it already is better probably. I need to move these downstairs. Yeah, it's probably already got more storage than these do. Now, the reason those are here, these um, extra vector plates, is because I took our one wither skeleton spawner, put it in here, but I wanted to move them faster towards the mob masher, so I did replace our vector plates with that's the 3rd tier vector plates. And I'm still doing the same thing we were doing before. I'm throwing everything in the trash. However, I've got this set for nearest first. So even though there's a trash can at the end of this line, the skulls are going to actually land here, and the bones are actually going to land here because these are closer than this one down here. Okay, so let's get these patterns made. Pattern terminal. We've got the crafting frame itself. We've got the heat conductors, crafting CPUs, and I think the crafting upgrades we already had a pattern for that has probably been moved downstairs at this point. And these are 1Ks, right? Do I already have 1K? I do. I've already got a pattern for those. And this thing thankfully does show up in the crafter manager, so it's just a matter of coming down here and pushing these things in here. And I don't know, once we've got more patterns, if these will so if you go downstairs and actually look at it, you'll see that it has multiple pages. Now right now it doesn't have multiple pages because we only got a single storage here, but you see it says page 1 of 1. I don't know if when we've got multiple pages in the crafting manager, if we're actually going to see multiple pages here, or if this section just gets really long. I just don't know which is going to happen yet. But with that done, so we can clear these off the board. There's the crafting manager, which I did go ahead and build just so I could manage the crafters we had up here. So he's there. He's not a big deal. He's nothing special that we haven't seen before, except that we needed a couple of crafters to go with him. So he is done. You can go away. And now, energy condenser. So we built the Archangel Smite. It's cool. It's really cool. Shotgun, sniper rifle. Like it. I like it a lot. The problem is, we don't have EMC. I mean, we do. We have the ability, we have items with EMC. And when you've got items that are consuming EMC, I think if you bring any of the dust items which have EMC on them, they will be consumed. So you could use gunpowder, you could use redstone dust, you can use glowstone dust. I believe all of those work. But we need something that will allow us to make like a Klein and fill it up. And that is going to be at the bottom end, the energy condenser, but this requires Powah. This requires us to jump into the Powah mob. Powah. This is a mod that it's been in several mod packs I've played, but it's one that I always bump up against as little as possible. And I know in the last episode I talked about we need to get power online and we need to do, so I was going to set up mechanism stuff. We will still be setting up mechanism stuff at some point, but I think I'm going to try to do more with Powah in this mod pack because it's something I have had this tendency to avoid, right? Instead of diving into the mod pack and learning, or into the mod and learning it well enough to use it as things go forward, I'm just going, I'll do that next time. I'll do that next time. I think now is the time to do that. So I think it is time to get some pieces for Powah built and see if we can start, not Power, Powah. and see if we can. Now we've got some pieces that we've gotten. The most interesting one is the spirited ender cell. I think that is this storage. I think this is power storage, right? I'm pretty sure this came out of. No, this is. Yes, this is power store. I'm pretty sure this is actual storage. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this mod yet. I do know that we have to feed it. So like if we feed it a battery, right? Battery. Can we feed you some of these? Will this change you? So channel 1, if I put that in there, yeah, 0 of 2 billion FE now. Wow. Oh, because that's how big these get? Oh, these are nitro batteries. So that will now hold 8 billion RF and is capable. Is this transfer rate? Yes. 400,000 FE per tick on channel 1, but channel 2 is still going to be blank. So, yeah, cool. All right, so I think because this also has an option at Powah player. So it has options for doing wireless charging for the player stuff. This is something we want as well, right? So I am going to I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take a look at the various patterns we might need to set up that are actually crafted like within actual crafting rather than in the Powah thing. And then we've got to get something built at the bottom end, Powah. I think that's going to be, so we've got furnaces, a furnerator, something or another. Where are they? That's a magmator. So these are all things we can craft in the system. So we need to get these patterns up. So I am going to pause right here. I'm going to get those things set up, get them put into our crafter, and then we'll be right back to move that mod forward. Okay, I think I've got all the recipes, or patterns rather, to make the magmator. I'm going to assume that's how that's pronounced. So we should be able to just come over here, start dropping these in. 1, 2, 3. I was actually surprised at how many pieces there were to that. And then see if we can make a magma tour. Yep, it seems to indicate that we can. Now, this thing, oh wait, is this the one that actually burns lava? Be lava egg. Don't I have a lava egg in here somewhere? They're white, there they are. Lava egg. Can I toss a lava egg in you? No. Are you the one that requires a heat source under you? You know, I've got the book. Instead of guessing, we could look at the book. Furnerator, magmator, higher tiers, more FE. They also burn the fuel faster with the same energy. So, I'm going to guess, do I have a bucket on me? I'm going to guess that this is a matter of needing to, yeah, insert the bucket like that. Yeah, okay, so, but you're not, do you require water? You might also require water. We have water as well. Oh, that's going to make a mess. As long as you flow straight down the stairs. Nope, you didn't flow straight down the stairs. Did you break anything else out over here? You did not. So we should be okay there. No, you don't require water. So what do you require? Extract. Okay, these items down here glowing. We can just snatch them up real quick. We done? Are we done? Did we get all the stuff? Good. Can we stop that now? So this is not actually stored. 600 of 4K millibuckets, gained 10,000 ME per bucket, but is it going straight in here? Sometimes I stupid. So yes, it is absolutely functional, and is doing the right thing. Now, the question becomes, Powah. The next tier up of these is Thermogenerators. Is that something we can make? Yes, we can do that. We've already got these. We already got that. Okay, let's see if we can do these real quick. Because I believe this is um, uh, passive. Powah. Where did you go? Right here. Oops, that is not the base tier. This is the base tier. Let's get rid of that one. So we have the dielectric already. We have this casing. We have the basic capacitors. So the only thing we don't have is U and U itself. So again, let's toss these in and then see if we can make a thermo nuclear detonator. Okay, so that works. So let's see. You can store. You only generate 20 Fe per tick, and you're gonna have to be set on a fuel source. I'm assuming we can just stick a magma down there. Magma block, magma cube, magma. Here we go. Magma block. Bam. Are you producing anything? You need fluid too? Do you need water as well? Maybe this is the one that requires water. Aha! That does appear to have made water. It is generating. Here, we can pull. Ooh, you're not done yet. We're still gonna break you out. Are you still getting? Okay, so you're definitely still getting input. So that is definitely coming from here. How quickly is it using water? Not at all is the answer. I mean, it is using some water, but not enough to be concerned about. But obviously, 20 FE a tick is just not going to get what we need. And it looks like it's actually only making 16 FE. I wonder if you can put other blocks underneath to increase that. Let's try just sticking lava under it, because we know we can do that pretty easily. Where is the lava egg? Right there. And then if we put U back on top, so that results in 20 FE. So yes, what's under it matters, but is that the entirety of what it can do is 20 FE? Thermo? Yes, generates 20 FE a tick max. So what does it take to go 60, 100, 200, 400? And I'm assuming this is going to require tier 2. Well, no, I don't see anything here that is particularly challenging, except for making the tier 1. Let's put the tier 1 back in here and go up here. Thermo. Right here is tier 2. What about tier 3? I mean, that is regular iron, right? Yes. What about tier 3? This one requires the first of our extra materials, so, or mod specific materials. So that is a thermo generator. So this was the starter, and here's the basic, which should consume our starter one. It didn't. It made a new starter one just for that. Awesome. And then we need water. And will you accept the water egg? No, you will not. How about we not stick that here? We'll do this. Where's our bucket? Bucket, and then right there. Ta-da. And then, are you producing? I don't see. Oh, generating. Well, it says generates. Can we see what's actually coming in? If we break you out, do you still show? It's still showing 60 FE a tick, but I think we saw. Do I still have the magma? I do. See, that's still showing 60, so I don't know if... I don't know if it's really producing that. I don't know if it's saying it can generate that, or if that's what it's actually generating. And I don't see any way for it to tell us. See, it doesn't tell me what's currently coming in, at least not that I can see. Okay, long and short, this is a start, right? We'll need to pump some water in, but that's not a big deal. We've got more than one aqueous accumulator laying around now, so we can definitely pump water into it. What does it take to make the player transmitter? What is this? Use an aerial pearl on a zombie or a husk. What is an aerial pearl? An aerial pearl, so not a big deal. What we do need though is to get a zombie, and obviously we can just break out the redstone block and let this generate some mobs, which will turn off the mob masher. Then get away so some mobs generate, and then come down here and click on that. Matter of fact, let's just do that. Back in a sec. All right, looks like there might be a zombie down there at this point. Yeah. So we should just be able to pop out this piece of glass and click him. Yep. All right, now let's get our glass put back. Let's get our. Oh, this is gonna get really noisy. Everybody die. That's right. And then grab our glass out of here, which will have gone into the wrong place. Obviously, glass and glass. Anything else in there we need to preserve? You can go away. You, all of this, and you. And then we can put our trash can back. All right, now to make the energy condenser, we've got to have the rods, and it goes into a oh, what are they at Powah? The orb, right? So the orb holds it, and the cable's powered. I think that's the way that works. Let's let me take another quick break here and get those set in the recipes, and then we'll try setting that up and see how it works. All right, change of plan. What? Anything we want. Does this guy have anything we want? No, he does not. Change of plans. So to make the energy condenser requires 5 million FE. Well, I did upgrade both of these to the basics, but it's still going to take forever to get to 5 million FE, so I think probably what we should do first is we can go up to the next tier with energized steel, which I think is just gold and iron, right? So let's grab some gold and iron. I'm feeding this with lava. I've got a tier 1 crafter sitting here taking lava eggs and a bucket and just making lava buckets. I'm then exporting those over to the tank, which has got an input and an output. Why are you not running right now? Oh, because I broke that a moment ago and failed. Where is my wrench? Failed to tell it to get power back over here. Do you have power now? You do not have power because you are preferentially feeding the energy cell, I'm guessing. Let's try this then. And we do this. Now do you have power? Yeah, you're getting power now. So it's just making lava buckets. I'm gonna have to put some more lava eggs in. Lava eggs. We've got 1.9 million. Shouldn't be a problem. I think that is one of the chickens I have upgraded at this point too. So he could sit here and make lava all day long. It'll sit here and just cycle that bucket, right? It's making the bucket, it's outputting it, it's coming over here, it's coming in, it's emptying, it's going out, getting pushed right back in. So that one bucket is just making the loop over and over and over, which is feeding lava to the magma tour. This is Uh, I'm sure this is nothing new. I've done this with chickens before to get the eggs into an actual usable state. I'd really like to make some Loot B. He's not nearby. We're not going to worry about him. I'd really like to get some fluid discs built at some point, and then stick those things directly into the system. And obviously, this is not where this is going to live long term, right? So this is just testing. Let's go ahead. We did not grab either the iron and gold. Now, will this only hold? Can I put more than one? No. Can I get those items back out? Yes. So if I do 1 and 1, do you go? You do. Oh, but you're fast. Okay. Um, how do we automate this? I'm going to assume that we can bring. I'm going to assume that we can bring a crafter. Oh, you know what? These crafters are empty these days, right? Let's try again. Nobody freak out at how ugly this is. I understand this is ugly. So obviously not where any of this will live long term. Oh, wrong wrench. We need this wrench. And then I had it the first time and clicked away from it because special kind. Special kind of stupid. Let's see. You go like this, and you go in here. How am I going to get this out and back into the system for now, though? Uh, do I have an importer made right now? An importer. I mean, if we're making ugly, we might as well make ugly, right? And then cable. Cable. How ugly, you ask? I mean, like this ugly? LOL. Okay. Um, let's see if we can craft. Was this energized? Energized. Let's try multiple. What? What? LOL. How many of y'all saw that before I did? Recipe. How about this recipe? Thank you very much. Hey, look. It's a thing. It's a thing. Energized. If we tell you to make 10, it crammed it all in there at once. Ugh. How am I going to get that automated so that it only does one at a time? I don't know. I'll figure that out between episodes. So we're going to get some of this made. Obviously, I need to do the 10 patterns worth because that's where things are at right now. So let me get that done. Let me get this moving forward. And then we'll be right back to wrap this up. How's that? Because I'd like to upgrade these at least to the point where they're producing. I mean, we're not producing a bad amount of power right now. Before we close this episode, I would like to be able to go ahead and get the energy condenser chest. So we'll be right back. Guess what else we get to do? This chemical chest that's part of this. So these were not a big deal. They're just made in the Energizer, which I've done at this point. And we've actually got the 5 million. I did upgrade, so I swapped out the whatever the one was here, not a Magmator, but the one that was on the thing. I swapped it out for another Magmator, and I took those initial Energized, whatever they are, at Powah. Energized steel. I took the initial energized steel and upgraded. Although you can't upgrade because they've got once you've used them, they've got MBT data on them. You might be able to. Wait, now that I've said that, can I just pull them out? So here's one. If I just stick it in here, can I? No, no. So I'm not sure how to get the MBT data off of them. You see, it's got a tag on it already, so they can be reused in the crafting recipes. Doesn't really matter. So anyway, I've got 2 of these now. So we do have our 5 million FE. Went actually pretty quickly once I got those upgraded. What I do need now is the alchemical chest. I've got the dark matter block, red matter block, obsidian chest, crystal chest. I think. Oh, the dirt chest. I made the dirt chest as well. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is not for that. Dirt. I made the dirt chest. Dirt chest. He's sitting right here. The obsidian chest is for the alchemical chest. All these pieces are made except for this amethyst bronze. And we don't have a full Tinker's smeltery set up yet, and we can't alloy in the one that's over there right now. Don't want to do that here. Don't want to do this here. What that leaves is the induction smelter. So I'm going to build a quick induction smelter Invar. No, I'm not. Can I do this in some other way? There's got to be a way to do this without building a full-on Tinker's setup. Grr. I mean, I guess we could build enough of one just to get some Invar to get this bad boy built so that we can avoid it in the future. We've got plenty of seared brick, right? Seared, yeah. Okay, let me, I was hoping to avoid that. Let me do it real quick. I'll get some Invar made, which will allow us to build the induction smelter, which will allow us which will prevent us from having to do the, do it. Yeah, we really want to do that. All right, so let me do that real quick. Let me get the induction smelter built real quick, and then we'll be right back. Hey, I'm not saying that I built a one-tier Tinker's Construct smeltery before I remembered I've got an alloy kiln which can absolutely make Invar, but hey, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Come on, finish up. Excellent. Okay, there are the 2 amethyst bronze we needed, so we can get rid of the induction smelt. Obviously, this won't get left here either. And between episodes, I've been trying to think about where I want to put these. I mean, these are all machine things, and I've been putting the machine things kind of down here. And I did clear out a whole bunch of space. Maybe I'll put I would like to see this, right? I would like, not this. I would like to see all of this. So I may put that. I may come right down here and dig straight into the wall right over there and put it right here so that anytime I go up or down the stairs, I'll get a chance to see it. All right, now, let's see. What was I doing before that? I was working on this alchemical chest. So I think we now have everything we need for the alchemical chest. Let's just pop in there and grab that and that. We'll get this done. Where did we get to while we were doing all of that? Oh yeah, 13 million. That should be more than enough. Do we have all 5 pieces on us? Let's look at this again. So dark matter, red matter, alchemical chest, dirt, and yes, we've got all 5 pieces right here. Let's get those here, 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 and the last 2, please. Here and here and here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now the question is, how long are you gonna take to drain 5 million? Oh, a hot minute. All right, so I'm going to. Actually, probably just call it right here for the day. We know this is just going to sit here and do its thing. It's going to take a while. We know we will then have our first energy condenser, which will allow us to start transmuting some materials. Matter of fact, we do still have. Oh, we got wither skulls out the yang at this point, so we can get a nether star. I'm assuming the nether stars. Nether star. I'm assuming nether stars have EMC. They do. We know we've got, there's 27 billion EMC right there. So we can certainly, rather than having to set up a big wither killer of some sort, although we're still going to do that at some point, but rather than being forced to set that up so that we can get nether stars with the alchemical chest, I believe, this is a condenser. Is this the one that allows... I tell you what, we're going to break right here. I was going to say, I'll just handle it between episodes, but since I'm not exactly 100% sure that this is going to work out the way I wanted it to originally, let this finish, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at it real quick. Hey, I don't know if we spotted this earlier, but it looks new to me. Get to work, inmate. I suddenly realized we haven't created any of the stuff we were ordered to create. Let's take a look at those mechanical headers. They should be easy enough, and at least... or mechanical harvesters, rather. Mechanical harvester. I think we can probably get these done. We're probably going to need more iron plate. Let me get it making while we start work. Yeah, we've only got 49 of those, and it'll take, what, 100? Get on there. So let's get started making those. Harvester head. How about as many as we can make? That was it. Oh, we're out of. We can make more. Yeah, like that many. How's that? And then all of these we can. So there's half. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! And I believe we were told in the book this time around to place the items in the book. It's the wrong order. Where is the other order? I am pretty sure. Oh. I bet it's down here. By the way, this got about 90% of the done, just like it is right now. And then I accidentally right-clicked on it, which means I had to start it all over because it pulled one item out and reset it. Coming to our attention. Is this the new one? For damages, crimes, please note. Am I blind? Was it in this one? Oh, yeah, it was. Simply place all items and this book in a chest. Ooh, we don't have all items. Let's hope we can get away with some items and the book to at least get a partial turn in. All right, we're at 24. We need to get to, I believe it said 50. Okay, let me go make the andesite casings and then we'll be right back. 49, 50. So let's, there's no reason we can't stick it in this chest. This is to hold the jelly babies as they're made, so there's no reason we can't put it in that chest. And there is the book, and I guess we'll see you next episode, whether or not, is this, oh, you're done. You're done. Energy condenser. Energy condenser. Now, you are the device, yes, you are the device that I was thinking of. So, let's grab, I don't know, something. How about an egg? And a diamond. Now, if I remember the way this thing works, and it's been a long time since I've played with Project E, because Project E is one of those things that has a tendency, once you get there, yeah, and it's just turning them into eggs. That's exactly what we want. It's exactly what I was expecting to happen. That works like a champ. So now we can start taking materials that we don't have a lot of and making a lot of them, assuming they've got EMC. And I suspect there's very little in this mod pack, just because of the nature of the mod pack. Do you guys have EMC? Oh my goodness, these guys have got EMC. Yes, please, and thank you. Wait, do I still have some turtle eggs? Just in case I ever decide to, actually, yeah. Get some turtles up and running, but blam. That's probably not enough to make, it's not enough to make a single turtle egg. That's hilarious. But we can certainly grab like a diamond, or a half a stack. Blam. Look at there. Oh, yeah. So we got to get, that probably means having a chest outside of the system that stores stuff that's like, oh, hey, we're making this with EMC in the condenser. Don't go throwing this stuff away, right? Because we don't want to accidentally use up everything, the last of an item if we're having to get it with EMC. Well, guys, I'm going to get this mess cleaned up between episodes, get this stuff put away, maybe look at some of the other options within Powah to get, some of this further along. But we will, next episode, look probably to get big power up in some way, form, or fashion and get some of these other things done. But I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.